Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I went to Ulta and there wasn't really anything screaming out to me. Usually I can go to Ulta and just know exactly what I want. This time nothing was really talking to me except this palette right here. This is the Makeup Revolution Soph X. I did not know who she was. I looked her up and she is so adorable, so cute. 24 eyeshadows. They are absolutely gorgeous. So if you would like to see what I come up with this palette, then keep on watching. This shoulder does not want to stay up. So if you ever think I'm naked during this video, I'm not. I shouldn't be drinking that. Should not be drinking that. I'm just gonna pop some concealer on my eyelids and use it as primer. My self-tan is so patchy. It looks terrible. The first shade I'm gonna jump into is this shade down here. Oh wow, that is pigmented. These colors down here are what spoke to me in this palette. So that's kind of the direction I'm going with this palette today. Okay, I just kind of slapped that on there. I'm not being too precise. That's why I love doing my eyeshadow first, so I can just plop the colors on and then clean them up with a makeup wipe or with concealer later. I think the next shade I'm going to dive into is this one right here and kind of pop it right into my crease. These blend so easily. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go back in with that first brush. Just kind of blend this a little bit, not too much. A lot of times I like to do this to see if the shadows will blend away. I'm sure we've all had that problem where you have a shadow on, but then you go to just blend a little bit and then all of a sudden you have zero pigment on your eyelid or in your crease. So sometimes I like to just do this to kind of see, obviously to blend, but then just to kind of see what's the deal with the eyeshadow, you know? I'm gonna use my finger and go in with this shade. Girl, where you at? You're just staying on my finger. Oh man, it's just not even going on my eye. Okay, what should I do? I'm gonna try the shade right next to it to see. Like, I don't know, what's up? Yeah, it's going on a little bit better. Let's try a brush. Maybe the one time I used my finger, it's not having it. Okay, so it's going on better with the brush rather than my finger. I'm gonna go back in with this shade, just pack some more on. I think I'm gonna add some pink, some of this pink in there. Now I'm just going back in with that that brush I used in my crease. Just blend these out. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing at this point. But I just didn't want that copper eye. Like I've said in past videos, I feel like you always look crazy until everything else comes together, because this looks crazy. I think I'm gonna try and put some of this like pink shimmer. It looks like it's going on kind of chunky. It's probably chunky though because I already had all that eyeshadow on. So I don't know if I can really blame this palette because it's probably more my fault. Maybe these shimmers are not meant to be put on with the finger. I don't know, man. I'm trying to make it work. I really am. Really am. Going to go ahead and do some liner to try and save this. My poor little eyes are watering. Okay, now I'm gonna pop on, I don't even remember what lashes these are, but I will put them in the box down below. In the description box. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move on while my lashes are still drying and take a makeup wipe and clean some of this up. I have a new primer, which I'm really excited about. If I can find it. This is the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot. I'm so excited about this primer because I've heard so many good things about it for those who have oily skin. And what it's supposed to do is not only keep you matte, but it also fills in your pores and takes away some redness. Ooh, okay, all right. That's what it looks like. It doesn't have that silicone feel to it. It feels nice. If you're wondering why I'm red there, I'm just trying to get a blackhead out because I'm terrible. And I always get my blackheads out. It's so gross. Oh, it feels so good. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Concealer and the Maybelline Age Rewind. This is a little dark for me, the Age Rewind, right now. Why am I doing that? Because I barely have any self-tan left. So that's why I'm going in with a little bit of the LA Girl because it's a little bit lighter. It'll lighten it up. My husband just left for a fishing trip today. They go every year. Him and, it's like a family thing, my brothers, and then his dad, my stepdad, and his dad's friend. So it's really like a pretty cool thing they do every year. They're supposed to be getting some really bad weather out at Lake Erie. That's where they're going. So they literally canceled it last minute, like on their way there, because the captain didn't think they were even going to be able to go out on the boat tomorrow. And now they're going some other lake. But it's pretty cool because, I mean, it would suck to get up there and then not even be able to go out on the boat. So I don't blame them. Now I'm setting all of that with this is the Cover FX loose powder. I've been doing a little bit of a different routine when setting my face lately. I'll set the places where I highlighted with a loose setting powder, and then I go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder and set the rest of my face with that, as well as kind of contour with it. And I feel like it gives me a more natural contour. I don't know, but I've really been liking it. This is Studio Fix in NW25. So I'll take my big stippling brush and just start in the hollows of my cheeks where I would usually contour. And then once a majority of that product is there, then I'll start taking it down and setting the rest of my face that way. I don't know, I'm just digging the way that it's looking. Now I will go in with the Hoola bronzer and do exactly what I just said. I've been loving this brush to contour with. This is a Luxie Precision foundation brush. It's number 660. But I've just been loving it to contour. So I'll keep it more up here and just kind of do circular motions. Then I will go back in with that stippling brush and just make sure everything's really blended so that we don't look crazy. Now I'm going to go back to my eyes and I'm going to tightline. I'm going to go back into the palette. I think I'm going to go into this shade right here. For mascara, maybe. Oh, here it is. I take L'Oreal's Lash Paradise. Okay, and now for blush, I'm going to take Milani's Luminoso. For highlighter, I'm going to use a Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Precious Petals to start with. And then what I like to do is take the Anastasia and Amrezy highlight and pop it just up here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with some setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. If you watch me like a lot, you know I am into these NYX Intense Butter Glosses. This one's in the shade Banana Split. I'm gonna top it with the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in Tease and just kind of put it more so in the middle of my lips. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you liked it. As for the eyeshadow palette, I think for 15 bucks, it's not bad. I love the matte shadows in the palette. I don't know if I'm crazy about the shimmers. I do feel like I need to play with it more in order to give like a true 100% verdict on it. But the mattes, I'm really digging the mattes in the palette. So this is it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you on my next one. Thanks for watching, guys.